Are you looking for a great business idea? I've reviewed businesses on my YouTube, and I've said you shouldn't start a business unless there's recurring revenue, the business can be scaled, and can the business be sold? Today, I'm going to tell you about a business that has those characteristics that I really believe that if you're looking for a business idea, and you're looking for something that can be scaled, sold, and has recurring revenue, a property management business is a great business to be in. Property managers make anywhere from 10 to 20% of the monthly rent that comes in on that property. So this could be an Airbnb, this could be a VRBO, this could be a long-term tenant, whatever it is, you're making 10 to 15 to 20% of the rent. Okay, so that's how property managers make money. As the more properties you get in your portfolio, the more rent you have coming in, the more percentage revenue that you're getting of all your properties that you're managing. Okay, property managers are in charge of finding tenants, screening tenants, collecting payment, managing the property. That means if something goes south, if it's small, they're going to try to fix it themselves in-house. Maybe they have a handyman on staff. And if it's a big fix, they're going to hire a contractor and oversee that work to make sure that the work gets completed so the tenant is fine in a great living condition in their property. Okay, so property managers, you're managing property. So why do I love this business? Well, number one, there's recurring revenue. As long as there's a tenant in the property, you're making that percentage management fee every single month. Even when a tenant moves out, there's probably going to be somebody moving in within 30 to 45 days. So you're continuing to make money. Number two, it's scalable. We can continue to add more properties. If you live in a big city area, you can continue to add more and more properties as word of mouth and referrals get out there, and maybe you create a website with SEO, maybe you do some local marketing. But as your name gets out there, you continue to add more properties, which makes you more and more money. Number three, this business is inflation proof. Why is it inflation proof? Because you're getting paid a percentage of the rent. So when the rent goes up, your revenue goes up, which I love because as time goes on, inflation grows, and you have to raise the rent. You raise the rent, your management fee goes up. That's the nice thing, is that if your rent goes up 10% across the board, your revenue goes up 10% across the board. So that's the nice thing about having a property management business, is that you won't ever have to ask for a raise. It's already built into the rent. Number four, this is always going to be needed. Property owners do not want to manage their own properties. A lot of times they'll buy a property 5 states over, clear across the country, because there's a good real estate market where deals are a little bit less expensive. So they need a property manager in that local area to manage their property. Even if they own a property locally, they don't want to get called at 2 a.m. They don't want to deal with collecting the money, screening the tenant, dealing with all that. They want a passive income investment. So there's always going to be needed for property managers to help these people make money by collecting a small fee of the rent. Number five, this business is sellable. Okay, property managers are sellable because as you have a portfolio of properties that you're managing, it's sellable because you can remove the owner and a new owner can come in. And as long as there's good relationships and you should transition the relationships with the property owners, that business is going to continue to pay you. And usually you can come in and potentially find areas to remove expenses or lower expenses to add back profit. Okay, so property managers are probably sold for 5 times the profit, maybe 2 times the revenue. So very good sellable business. As you grow it, the multiple on the profit will go up to 5 to 7 times EBITDA, which is 7 times the profit. So if you can grow this business to $1 million in profit, you can sell it for quite a bit of change. Okay, so very good business that is sellable. Number 6, this is really the secret weapon that I really like about this business, is that you get the positives of real estate without the liabilities of real estate. Let me repeat that. You get the positives of owning real estate. You don't really own it, but you own a percentage of the revenue of the real estate, but not the liabilities. What are the liabilities? Well, if the roof starts leaking, maybe there's a massive pipe leak, who's paying that? Well, the owner, the property owner's paying that. The property manager is invoicing the owner and saying, hey, your pipe blew up. You need to fix this. This is under the assumed charge that we do as a property management company. So this is, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for the roof. So the downside is that the property manager continues to get their fee, right? You continue to get your management fee every month, but the property owner just got hit with a $20,000 roof. Like they got to replace the roof, or they got to replace this. Maybe there's mold that was found. Crazy things that happen when you own something. There's liability when you own something. So it's not all fun and games owning real estate, but as a property manager, you continue to make your revenue, make your profit. Now, you don't get the appreciation of the property, right? That is true. Property goes from 200 to 280. The property manager doesn't get any of that. But the property manager has a level, reoccurring revenue source of income, which in my opinion allows you to grow a business and not have the liabilities of owning real estate. You could probably do both at the same time, invest in real estate and also own a property management company. But that being said, this is a great business. If you know how to fix things, just small minor things, this is definitely a great business that you can start managing properties today. So if you're thinking of a business idea, you don't know which one to start, look into this one. As always, book a call with me. If you're thinking of a business idea, you don't know which one to start, you don't know where to go, I charge $50 for a 30-minute call. Would be happy to have a call with you. You can click on the link below. And as always, if you're looking for something for free, you don't want to pay for a call, I have a free ebook with the link below where you can click on it. Download this book right here. Your Next Business, to find your business idea and buy a business with $0. Download it for free. Thank you so much.